Alright, Murdy, thanks for joining us. We asked some of the Pollok fans to submit questions via the club social media channels to put to yourself. Thank you for taking the time to come down and answer some of them. Question one is about the players' fitness and how you've been able to monitor their fitness during the lockdowns that we've had.
Our squad of players is you know, they keep themselves in good condition. Boys are very conscientious about how well they keep themselves, and you know, we don't have any players in the squad who would be classified as being unfit or anything like that. The boys are always conscious and going to the gym and doing stuff like that, even when we are playing, you know. So our condition is top class. During the kind of lockdown period, we've been doing a variety of things, keeping in touch with the lads obviously, but obviously they're feeding back and what they're doing. I can tell they're champing at the bit and they want back to training, of course, but we've been doing like 5k runs and stuff, and they've been handing in some times to us, and yeah, and just generally keeping themselves ticking over. Or some boys that have been out, which we'll probably allude to later on, they've been out playing games and doing some training with other clubs in the meantime. But I don't have any concerns over fitness and over players' fitness. They have obviously been informed that we will be returning to training, so they are well aware to make sure that they get themselves and they are in good condition for returning for pre-season training. But in my time here at the club, I've never had any issues at all with the players' fitness, and I'm not anticipating any in this occasion. As I say, we've got a great bunch of lads. You know, they're very professional in what they do. They want to be successful, so they know what that takes. They know they need to look after themselves and keep themselves in good condition at all times. So let's say I don't have any concerns over fitness. It will be more probably to do with kind of match sharpness and kind of routine again, getting them back into the swing of things. But I know they're looking forward to it, and I'm certainly looking forward to it, as are the management team. So we're looking forward to getting back and getting ourselves back out in the pitch and playing for Pollok again. Really looking forward to it.
Some players have been kept fit by being loaned out to other clubs and have been playing games. Indeed, we still have some on loan to league clubs. What sort of feedback have you been getting about how they've been getting on?
Any feedback that I've had for the managers of the respective clubs has been very positive. Like I said, when I alluded to kind of earlier, that you know, our players are, you know, really professional about what they do. We've very good players at this club. You know, so I wasn't surprised when a lot of managers who were continuing to play got in contact and asking about the possibility of maybe getting some of our players out on loan. We've got some of the lads in the senior ranks, and we've also loaned out some of the players into the kind of lowland league and whatnot. So like Brian Wharton and Danny McKenzie going to Bonus, Derek Esplin going to Cali Braves. Feedback for them has been very positive about the lads. Unfortunately, their league was declared null and void as well, and it was stopped. So that was unfortunate. We also we had Adam Ford out at Nielsen as well. Adam got to play a couple of games with his hometown club, which has been good for them. Again, feedback for them was great. Adam scored a couple of goals for them, and you know, they were doing very well, and unfortunately their season got brought to a halt. And we still have some of the lads at the moment out just completing the season in the senior ranks. We've got Paul Gallagher and Mark Sidesurf out at Albion Rovers. Feedback for them, for Brian Eaton, has been excellent, absolutely excellent. You know, they've done really well out there. And we've got Ian Russell out at Cowdenbeath. And again, Ian's, you know, it was his old manager Gary Boland there. I think they worked together at Airdrie, and you know, very early on Gary got in touch to ask about taking Ian out and being a benefit to him, obviously with his experience and stuff like that. So again, he's been doing well, enjoying it, and most recently with Dan Christie, who was out at BSC in the Lowland League, and when that was null and void, he's gone down to Annan. So yeah, the feedback for the lads has been very positive. It's been good. I'm not surprised that these clubs have come and trying to get some help from us as a club to get some of the players down and get them playing. And you know, having conversations with some of the players about the January time, felt, you know, getting themselves out and getting themselves moving again and playing some games would be beneficial. Certainly beneficial to Pollok when we come back. But it's been beneficial to those clubs as well, and like I say, those clubs have been very professional in how they've went about their business, you know, so which makes a difference to me as manager. And they have shown quite a lot of gratitude about the kind of help and assistance that we've given them as a club as well. So it's been a bit of a win-win for everybody. As yet, hopefully we don't have any injuries or anything like that. Through that spell, the lads have been enjoying getting out and getting the games. But again, in speaking to them in a wee bit of detail, they're really looking forward to getting back to Pollok and playing for Pollok. They're missing it here, so that's always encouraging to hear as a manager as well. You know, the lads are looking forward to getting back out there, back out in front of their own supporters, and going and really making a push this year at Pollok.
How hard has it been to scout potential new signings for next season without any games being played?
It's been different. It has been different. A couple of lads that were brought into now they've been on the radar for me for a wee bit. So you know, I was quite fortunate. I was able to see them play. Obviously, Callum Graham, bringing him for Ashfield, played against us a couple of times. He's done very, very well, Callum. Keeping a close watch on him over the last 12 to 18 months, and he's certainly scored goals at Ashfield, old club. So no, he's really, you know, stood out. His performances here were very, very good. You know, he gave our centre backs a hard game that day, although we won on both occasions. But you know, gave them tough games. Certainly knows where the goal is. He's a natural finisher, I would say, Cal. Like we agree, parts in his game that he has to improve. As do all the players, they all want to improve. So Callum Graham, you know, having watched him, having seen what he could bring to the squad, I felt was a really good bit of business for us. Speaking to Ashfield, speaking to Paul Maxwell, the manager there, and discussing that with them, they were very, very helpful in understanding that Callum wanted to move and wanted to come to Pollok, which was great. And from the outset, the lad was very, very clear about that he wanted to come. Ashfield were great with him. They were also great to deal with. Speaking to Paul, who's obviously got a long relationship, we go back quite a bit. Speaking to Paul, he was only too happy to speak to the lad and give the lad the opportunity when I approached Paul about it. Obviously, understandably, disappointed to lose him himself, but I think he'll have a good future here at Pollok. I think he's got certainly something to offer. He can score goals and he will improve playing with some of the players that he's playing with and having the competition that he's up against, lads like Murdie MacKinnon, Adam Ford, Jordan Shelby. I mentioned Ian Russell earlier on, and not to forget about Josh Weir and stuff like that as well. You know, we've got, you know, a host of talent there, and they're all a wee bit different. You know, add to the kind of mixture that we've got into the squad, and Callum brings something a wee bit different also. He's got a physical presence. He's a strong runner, also, but again, importantly, knows where the goal is. You know. Evan Horn, delighted to get Evan. Evan's got a great pedigree as well. You know, time at Dunfermline and Stirling Albion and various other clubs in the kind of lower SPFL regions. Evan again was on the radar last year. He was at East Stirling. He was playing out there. And at that time we had Jordan McMillan here, so it just wasn't the right fit. And obviously with Jordan moving on, and we lost Jordan, and we were disappointed to lose Jordan. He's seen his future moving to Canada and stuff, and we wish him well, and he goes with the best wishes of the club for his future and him and his family over in Canada. But you know, Evan was a great fit again. He's a younger player, a really good age, same as Callum. He's got loads of energy about him. Very, very good on the ball. And like I say, he's got a fantastic pedigree. Also, his brother and his dad played here. Josh and John both played with both ex-Pollok players, so that's the set. That's the set complete. But I know the lad's really looking forward to coming and playing at Pollok. I know what he can bring to the table. He's got an enthusiasm for the game. He was very clear for the outset. He wants to succeed here. He wants to be a winner here, which is great. And that's a kind of manager's dream. That's what you want. You want players here to come with that. Want to come with that attitude and that mindset to come and be successful. at a new club and show people what he's really about, and I'm sure everyone will do that. I'm really looking forward to seeing him playing in a Pollok jersey as well.
Just to finish up, what are the ambitions for the season ahead?
First of all, I'm really looking forward to the season. I think it will be a very, very competitive league. I'm looking forward to the crowds coming back and the games getting played again, and getting back into a bit of routine on a Saturday again. Really, really looking forward to that. In terms of ambition, club at Pollok, we've always got to be trying to do our very best, and what that means is we need to go and we need to be making a push in the league. To make sure we're up there, we're competing for that honour, first West of Scotland Football League. So we want to be in the mix and making sure that we're competitive to go and try and win the league this year if we can. I'm sure other clubs will have the same ambition. So it'll be tough, but I believe we've got a squad and we've got the kind of capabilities there of going and doing that. We've also got cup competitions, the South Challenge Cup, which is something again we were looking forward to, obviously taking part in last year, but obviously due to circumstances didn't get the opportunity. So this year we'll have that opportunity, which will be great, and there could be a couple other cup competitions perhaps in the fray. So there's an awful lot of games to be played. Like I say, the potential of having 38 league games and then the cup competitions on top of that. So you're on the way to 50 games easily. But at Pollok we want to be playing at the highest level we can. We want to make sure that we're as competitive as we can. We're at the kind of latter stages of these trophies and we're competing year in, year out for them. But this year we really want to make a push and we really want to go and see if we can make it a very, very successful season for everybody involved at the club.
Alright, that's brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Murdie.
You're welcome.